So yeah, yesterday I was like clipping my toenails and this big it was just gross, like black dot in there. I don't know, it started bleeding and
Are you telling me this?
fuck,
Yeah.
it's recording.
What?
All right, we are back. It's guest time.
Welcome back, guys.
Ben, Sam.
Yeah.
Ben, you have the topic today.
Yes.
This time it's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
It's
It's not me, Steve.
I did nothing wrong in this relationship with you.
Okay. Yes. Like, give me a phone. What was it?
All right, it's the last
So,
one.
so yeah. We talk about pre-COVID
Pre-COVID.
and during COVID. Right now, the precautions. We're not like discussing all the policies and stuff like that.
Or
But
how
this is
tragic things are and anything.
Exactly.
We're not going anything dark or
No.
how bad COVID is or anything like that. It's just stuff we've noticed. That's
Exactly.
pretty
It's
bad.
stuff we notice, right?
Yeah.
So.
All right, you started.
Okay,
This was
okay.
your thing.
So yeah, I was just noticing when we were in the restaurant, nowadays we put up all these panels and stuff like that, and then you cannot sit beside each other on the same table, right? So they have to be like one table apart. But then I was thinking, like, what is the difference between now and
before.
pre-COVID?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't talking to the table.
You're not talking to anyone
Ne-
before
yeah,
anytime.
exactly. Next to it anyway, right? No, I'm just strictly not the disease transmission thing. It's just human interaction, right?
Yeah.
Like before that, you probably virtually, virtually, mentally, you're 6 feet from each other anyway.
Yeah, it was
Now
already
it's just
like that.
physically, right?
Now it's just physical. Now it's more like a rule.
Yeah,
Like you have to be
yeah.
6 feet apart, but before that, it's like you're already 6 feet apart,
Exactly.
not more. Because
So
I mean, you do realize it's because of social media and technology and all that stuff. Social interaction these days is just it's not as much. I mean,
it's mostly virtual nowadays.
It's very
Anywhere,
rare.
Anyway, right?
it's very rare for you to pass someone on the street and say, "Hey, good morning."
Let's
or-
carry on a 5-10 minutes
you-
conversation.
You know what I mean? Well, no, not that. I'm saying everyone should stop everyone. But I'm saying, like, I remember, like, when I was younger, like, I'd be walking places and people were like, hey, good morning, or this and that. Now I feel like it's very rare for anyone to even acknowledge anyone outside the street. Because most people are walking, with their cell phones, passing.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Even couples everywhere and stuff like that. It's just, every time you see people around you, doesn't matter who, even older generations that are also, like, there's barely an acknowledgement anymore. So, yeah. The whole COVID thing is not. It didn't really
I mean,
change
like,
when it came to
exactly.
interaction in the first place.
Exactly, it didn't.
It
Like,
came to safety.
but then, like, the thing just made me realize it doesn't make much difference
It
in
does.
terms of human interactions, right? I guess that's how it's. I don't know, man. I'm old school.
Well, I mean, this could also relate to another topic we wanted to write about, but we didn't really want to insult our city too much. But we wrote, like, originally, like, a topic would be like, why is Calgary, which is where we live, so dull when it comes to interactions with human beings?
Do you think just Calgary or?
You know what? Honestly, I don't want to say it's only Calgary, because obviously a lot of cities would probably have similar things, but I feel like I've traveled a lot of places. I mean, when I go down to the States, even like New York, you would think places like in New York, no one talks to anyone.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk to a lot of people. I know it's a bigger city with more people walking around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's even LA, like there's more interactions with people. I feel like because of where we live in a cold city and the rain and just fog and all that crap, that people just it's in a state.
You haven't mentioned snow. I'm surprised.
Snow.
Fog.
When I say cold weather too, but snow and it's just it's whenever people say like anywhere sunshine is like a happy place or a happy
It is.
state technically in like the US or whatever, it's because it's true. If you're in a place just with sun all the time, you're gonna be happy that in a place where it's just cold all the time. That's just proven. Like, I'm sorry, I know some people love the the cold weather and stuff, but
I don't.
I don't. Most people I've met don't. The only people that ever argue, like, if I ever have a conversation with anyone who's trying to like argue for how cold weather's better, they'll always bring one example. It's like, I like skiing. But then cool, ski, drink, like, it doesn't matter. If you live in a hot place and go ski in the winter, you know what I mean? Like, or go travel to ski. Are you skiing 24/7? Oh no, I ski, once a year if I can. I'm like, okay, so what does 6 months of the year have to do with you skiing once a year? You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't make a difference.
I mean, like that weather thing, like
No.
definitely contributed to
I think
the
if you're,
less human interaction, right?
I think if you're a professional like athlete when it comes to like skiing, snowboarding, anything that requires snow, it would make sense for someone to live in a cold environment where you practice all the time because that's your hobby, that's your passion. You do it all the time, and that would make sense for someone to be like, I'd rather live in a place where it has a lot of snow versus someone who's just like, I just want to live in a place that has, you know, good temperature all year round, or at least, you know, more than half year. I know Calgary, it's not. It's like, what is it, like 8 months of horrible weather, 2 months of maybe decent weather, and 2 months of who knows the fuck what's going on.
Exactly.
Like that one year, I remember this was like 4 or 5 years ago. It was, I went to work, and in the morning it was like I was wearing a shirt and shorts or whatever, or just like pants or whatever, and it was hot. It was hot. It was a hot day, and this was in the morning. In the afternoon, it started snowing, and it became minus 10.
It could be day and night difference.
Yeah, it was like hot, and then in the afternoon when I was leaving, I didn't have a jacket or anything because it was supposed to be a hot day. I was freezing, like freezing, and I was like, what? This is the same fucking day. I thought I'd time travel or something. I was like, wait, I came to work on a Wednesday. What is this? 2 months later, I don't know what the hell's going on.
It was the thing too, the weather swing can be so much, like, you know, in the same day, just like you said, like it's like crazy.
Everyone always makes a joke here. It's like you look outside and you can't even say anything because in an hour it can be different. It can be hot as hell.
Yeah.
Then you look outside in like an hour it's snowing. It's raining, rain,
or hailing, like crazy.
Or hailing. And then it goes back to just sunshine. It's like it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
I know this. I like how this topic started with pre-COVID.
Yeah, I know.
And then it went to Calgary. Calgary's a bad place for weather. Well, we're not dissing Calgary overall. Like we're not dissing for like you know, for anything. We're just saying like the weather-wise, it's awful. It's just if you like cold weather, then cool, awesome. Again, but
I mean, like
we're
you're right though.
We hate cold weather.
The weather does contribute to the barrier between people.
Yeah.
You go outside, right? Like, why would you go outside if it's hailing?
That's true. Think about it. If it's hot outside, more people are going out to parks with kids, their families.
Yeah.
You know, people want to go outside. You know, if it's hot outside. But if it's freezing cold, who's gonna be like, hey man, let's go outside. Grab the family and kids. Let's just go outside and walk. You know.
You're joking, right?
You know, yeah, that would never happen. But if it's hot, everyone's like, yo, we should probably go have a barbecue. We should go camping. We should do this. We should take a long stroll. You know what I mean? Who the hell does that at like a minus 40 here? Who's gonna be like, yeah, man, like family adventure time. Grab the kids, give them 10 jackets so we can go outside in this minus 40 beautiful weather for a month straight.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then celebrate.
Let's jump into the pool.
Yeah, while people who live in like LA and like Florida can just go to the beach while we're sitting here freezing. Do that. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious.
I mean, I guess that's pretty much it.
Is this topic COVID or is this?
No, it's not even COVID.
It's not even COVID. This just be like weather topic.
It could be just
and Calgary dullness and well, I mean it does.
It's a mix of topics.
It does. I guess this whole thing has to relate to the fact that with human interaction though. So we're not really far off. We just wanted to talk about cities and stuff, but I mean it is human interaction overall.
Like you said, a nicer city, you know, like to go out, more interaction, right? It's like here, nobody's on the street. Look outside, you rarely see 10 people on the street. Ever.
It's
ever.
It's very rare. It's very rare for such like for Canada being such a big place. It's not a lot of people. It's funny compared to other places.
Oh yeah.
Like land-wise, I'm talking about. Like we're big. But,
I mean, like our population is not as great as
no.
US,
I mean, there's like what 30 million people who live in California.
Yeah.
We have what in Canada? I don't even know the number, but 37.
Yeah.
All right. So it's actually 37.59. So, well, I don't know if it's exactly 5'9", but
5'9".
Yeah, but California has like 30 million people.
Yeah.
Canada has 7, let's just say 8 million people more in this country versus one state. that's hilarious.
It is. We have a lot of space. Like, I'm not saying.
And it's not even the biggest state. That's the funny part. It's not even the biggest state. So that's like, I mean, that's just sad. So, but then again, it makes sense for what you're saying. It's like unless it's in summer here and like you're going to like Stampede or you know something that's very big here, you barely even notice. When I used to work here downtown, I barely saw anyone. Even at night, after like 8 o'clock, there's no one in the streets.
Yeah.
It's like you don't think you're in the city anymore when you're here.
Exactly.
No.
Well.
All right.
That's about it.
Well, Ben, you did want to mention something that has to do with a thing called the red button.
Right. That red thing on the right corner there.
Yeah.
Just below the right corner.
Yeah.
Yes. please subscribe. We love you.
And the likes.
Yeah, leave us some comment.
And a comment. Please let us know what you want us to talk about next.
Exactly.
I mean, this is an open interaction channel. Technically, I don't know.
Isn't that
we haven't established a face of what this channel is exactly, other than us talking about random stuff. But yeah, give us suggestions. See, try to make fun of it, I guess. Yeah. Till next time, Benny, Sammy, peace. Woo.